What's up, fam? My name is Macro, and today I'm back at it again
with the white van.
Just kidding, I got some Nike slides on, and I'm going to be showing you how to remake the Skrillex remix to Pendulum's The Island. Now, this isn't exactly like his. This is like his, the style that he took on this future bass remix of it. So this is what it sounds like. If you like how that sounds, please give me a like on this video and comment what you want to see next as well. I like hearing Skrillex do different styles, not just like dubstep. I love that he does his own thing, and his drums are so good. And it was funny because I was in line for like a Space Yacht show, and somebody was telling me that they wish that they could have like old Skrillex backs. I don't even think it's like a thing between old Skrillex and new Skrillex. It's just Skrillex. Let me know what you guys think, because I just think Skrillex is dope. To start off, I'll just work from top to bottom. So here's my group with the drums. So all I did was just put the reference track on top, and then I was able to make my drums according to it. Some white noise. Ooh, that snare. So when I was doing this, I really wanted to get a good snare like how he had. That snare is just so like, it's so good. It's very percussive. So that's what I was able to get here. I think it's from like Hank and Josh Pan. Yeah, that splice pack. But it's real easy. Any kind of punchy kick, not too long. You don't really need like a dubstep kick. And you know what I mean by dubstep kick. I got this from the Medicine pack. The cap hi-hat, some cymatics shit. And then that's just it for the drums. For chords, because I use the chords to like support the vocal like synth that I was able to make. I didn't want it just to be the vocal synth alone. These are the chords. So as you can see there, I have it all grouped, and then I'm affecting all of them with reverb as a reverb throw right here. And that's real easy to do. I've shown it in some of my other videos. All you gotta do is just put a reverb on and then automate the dry wet, so it can shoot that fucker all the way across, and then it comes back in. It's really, really good and effective, and it just helps with the overall atmosphere in the track. And then this is gonna be the first chords that I have. It's from Virtual Riot's pack, the Hover chords. Hoover. But yeah. So that's I just threw it in, and then I just did some EQing, just some mucking around on the EQ, and then I did it again right here. These are the main chords. So same thing. I did more mid-side EQ as well. I don't really know how to write, like, I don't really know music theory. So if you guys don't know either, all you can do is just look up the scale that you want to work on Google, and then look it up as MIDI notes, and then you can just put them in right here. That's what I did. And then I just wrote out chords based off of the scale. So that's how I did it. And I looked up, well, I didn't really look up, I put Spectrum on for Skrillex's track, and it looks like it was an F, like F. So when I started writing the chords and I did them in F, it went like perfectly with what Skrillex had. So yeah, I was happy about that. Next on the chords, I got mid-range, EQing, and then this preset is just from like Serum's preset bank. I just went to the hard basses, and I found Angry Boss, and I liked it, so I just put it in. So that's gonna help fill out the mid-range you know, like how I put right there. And then on each of them I just started modulating the LFOs, so that way it goes with the actual track like Skrillex had. Okay, now's the fun part. This is where you can throw in any kind of vocal as long as you chop and cut it and loop it where there's syllables and it's like a long sustained note. So like any I, E, what? A, E.
He needs some milk.
Wow, I almost forgot my syllables. You just throw it into simpler and then you're able to start cutting it. So I'll show you the vocal that I got first. So this is what I got from Splice.
Is where I'll be.
So I took that, I cut I think this part right here, and this is where I have simpler. Yeah, all you gotta do is just load in simpler, throw it in, and then find the spot that you want, and then you're able to loop it. So all you have to do is mess around with these parameters here, and then you can start like fine-tuning it to how you want. So I was able to find it here with these, but you'll see once I start messing around with it, like there's a ton of different things that'll happen. It'll sound so different. Okay, I think I got it back to what I had before. I was afraid I was gonna lose it. But all you gotta do is just mess with those, and then you can put it into the spot that you want. Make sure it's on loop, snap. Since it's chords, you gotta bring the voices up to 32. You can mess around with the ADSR right here, and then also with the filter and LFOs and stuff. The other thing that I was messing around with too was this, I guess it's like it's the ADSR. Yeah, that's all it is. And I transposed it down 7 semitones and then up 10 for the detune, because I needed it to match with the chords in F, because the original vocal sample wasn't in F. You could go ahead and you could tune it so that way it's on F before you throw it in. I just didn't do it that way. I just threw it in and then I started to mess around with the tuning.
The guy's good, you know, this, like, you can't argue.
After that I just put on some reverb, OTT, because you got to put that shit on everything. This slow motion drive, I put this on there because I wanted to use a frequency shifter and I wasn't getting any good results with it, so then I found like a preset for it called slow motion drive. So when you type in like frequency shifter, you should be able to see it. Yeah, it's right there, slow motion drive. I think my head might be in the way, so slow motion drive, it should be right here. I threw that one in and then it gave it a different tonality. And then here's Yeoman. Yeoman's my favorite thing to add to anything to make a sound metallic, pretty much. I'll just show you what it does to it. So I have it on 18%. It's giving it like a little bit of that metallic flavor, but if I throw it all the way up, it's gonna be really metallic. Whoa, that's cool if I'm gonna do like rhythm and shit, but I ain't gonna do rhythm and shit. I'm gonna do vocals, so I want just a bit, not too much. That's good. And then I just did mid-side EQs, so yeah. I'll get into this in a second, this automation. Right here, I just consolidated it, and then I consolidated it, and then I cut it to where I wanted in the song to go with the vocal like synth that I made, and then I just dropped it down 12 semitones. So I brought it down an octave, so it should harmonize with the vocal lead. So once I grouped them together, then I was able to modulate it with the auto pan's rate and then do another reverb throw. So I just put on the auto pan. All you gotta do is just switch the hertz to this like music note, bring the amount all the way up, and then phase, I think it's gonna be like at 180. You gotta bring it to 360, and now this is gonna act as like an LFO tool. So now you're gonna be able to make it flutter like your chords, and it works perfect for future bass. And you can do that to long like okay, so like if there's a dubstep growl or like a dubstep like long one shot, you can throw in an auto pan, and then you can make this act as an LFO for that. So then you can get a lot of different variation to it. And then on the group, I have side chaining, and then I have this vocal rack. This I actually learned from one of Moonboy's videos. So he's another YouTuber, and he's blowing up right now. He's a great dude, and he's got a ton of content. If you guys want to go check him out, he's pretty cool. But wow, I didn't even show you what it was. So there's a gate on it, so that way it doesn't like lag out like way too long. The gate will help cut the volume back down, so that way it's not, I guess, like sustained. I don't really know the word for it. It's EQ'd at the frequency that hurts human earrings. Where it hurts, it's so painful to the human ear. OTT, another EQ, ping pong delay, reverb, and then that's where I'm modulating the reverb to do the reverb throw right up here. OTT again, because you gotta have that shit on everything, and that pretty much makes up the sound. I guess we'll swap back and forth between. That was Ableton chopping right there. Not rhythm chopping. Oh man, that's so funny. Well, if you guys, damn, I'm fucking yelling into the mic. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day. It's taken me like 2 hours to get OBS working. I finally got this stupid backdrop up, and I finally got a stand here for my mic. I don't know if, oh god, I don't know if you can see it, but it's an arm attached to my desk. If you guys want to do like streaming videos, or you want to make YouTube videos, I suggest getting that, because it's such a great investment. It helps me a lot. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a like, thumbs up, comment what you guys want to see in the future. I'm thinking about doing some tutorials on some basic stuff to help you guys out with your production game, and like Ableton tips and tricks. I also have this guy right here. This is my new tripod, and I'm gonna be filming some interviews for some other artists out here in LA, some buddies of mine. And I'm trying to get like the people that are here in the underground, or trying to actually like make it, and they're doing something. We're all gonna be helping each other. I wanna make a community where we all help each other, and it's not so competitive. I think that we all should be able to help one another and not be so like sharky. Have fun, and that's what we're all here to do. It's music. Music's supposed to be fun and shareable with everybody. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. So peace out, later skaters. I will see you guys in another video. So peace out.